So I think it's time that we gave our museum the makeover it deserves, because there's some display cases here that are missing some trophies, and we just need to donate a few more things in each of the categories to do that. And they did add some things to help with that, like these bug jars here. This will automatically collect bugs. So let's go ahead and get a few of those going, as well as get a bunch of these seeds going, so we can have enough funds to support everything. And thankfully, there's already plenty of bugs around here, and it's nice that they also let you know how much swarm resistance the seeds have. So I guess the fang melons actually don't have too much, which is a shame, but at least they do grow up super fast. So we can collect as much of these as we can before they get destroyed. I guess not all of them got destroyed, which is nice. And we might as well evolve as much of these as we can so we can get even more money from these, especially now that the bugs are gone. And then we'll just go ahead and collect as many of the bugs that we find as we can. And then when we sell these for 44 a piece, that can be a good amount of money. And as you can see, they updated the shop too, so I love it. Kinda makes me feel a little bit bad about the first video because that was a very early look at the game. Oh, we have to make sure to get those bugs. They're only around when the crops are in place. And it's nice that they spawn so fast too. Now, if I remember right, we need 8 of those and we have 5 currently. We'll get more again. And then to get the small bug jar, we need 15 of the level 1 and 2 and 8 of the level 3s. But there are the bugs, and these seeds actually have higher swarm resistance, so that's nice. Now I am curious how high of a seed we can get with 50 of those fang melons that we had initially. So we have 27 of these, which makes 13 of those, and we sell the last one. And these definitely take a bit longer to grow, don't they? But it's all worth it. 13 of these sell at 99 a piece, and then we can definitely get even higher quality than that. But it's already time to water these things again. That is a crazy low amount of time before watering. But now we can get 6 of these, which means 3 of the next thing that we have, which is a spindle fruit. Very interesting, and this actually requires fertilizer. Hopefully it grows up before the bugs come through here. And here they are, and we only lost one of them. Okay, that's not so bad, but it's still losing one, which is upsetting. Ooh, looks like we got little fireflies tonight. Oh, that's so cool. And these sell for 500 a piece, whereas we were selling the fang melons for 20 a piece and 55 of them. So putting the whole field down with these, I think is a little bit better money-wise. Plus, it's a bit of a quicker process too. We also do a whole lot less to harvest everything. Our guy's a little machine. He just parks himself right in the middle of all these and then just gets all of them around him. That is amazing. But I think this is a pretty good economy we have going on here. Although mostly I want to get all the bugs right now so we can get that jar, and we'll worry about the fish a little bit later. Each of these trophies is gonna be quite the task to get, and I don't think there was anything in there that we needed the level 4 bugs quite yet, except for maybe the upper tier jar. But now that the bugs came through, we can plant all these down and then go a little bit more for the bug hunting. Trying to think of the most efficient process for this, so you don't have to spend as much time trying to do one thing and then it takes forever, and then we do another thing and that takes even longer, because there are other tools that we could get to help us in this that we don't have access to yet. Namely the upper tier of sprinkler, which is right down here. And this needs 99 of these zap apples there, and 99 of the gravel ones. So we could work towards unlocking the zap apple seeds, which is 99 fang melons and 50 of these. And 50 of the drill bugs, so we definitely want to hold on to those, I guess. But once we get enough of the shard beetles, then we can go around and get the rest of the bugs that we need. Because that guy just kind of keeps us right here. And there's 2 more. Perfect, that's all the ones that we need. Might as well get the rest since they keep showing up. There is a lot of them this time. Wow. Get all of these harvested before we water the things. And now we actually just need 3 more of each of the other bugs to donate to the museum. So just a casual peruse around the island. Gets us all the bark worms that we need. Oh yeah, and this is the one that parks around the mushrooms. We could find the next tier of things if we get 20 of these little guys. And thankfully they spawn pretty fast. We could get this instantly. We might as well, since we're here. There's actually 2 of them at once. Wow. Nice to know that the invasive species is doing invasive species things, such as overpopulating. Oh, that one disappeared. Do they only show up at night? They might only show up at night. And we're 1 away from evolving them. That is annoying. So we donate all of these guys to the museum, and then we can get the bug jar. So now it's available in the shop. Perfect. And the rest of these guys, I guess, can be sold, because I don't know what else we need them for yet. I'm probably gonna regret that later. Don't worry about it. But now we can buy the jar for 500 a piece. Wow. We might as well grab a few of them then in that case. This would actually be perfect for next to the mushroom farm. So we just plant that right in the middle there, and then it should catch the bugs in the night, so we don't have to worry about it. And then we might honestly have to save the rest just for the other bugs that might show up that are higher quality. What am I saying? We'll just plant that there. And then, ooh, okay, so I caught one. How many does it hold? Max of 5 bugs. So this would actually be good to keep next to the garden as well for those shard beetles. So we can get that going on all corners, and we already have to water this thing again. Now, what's it take to collect these things? Do we just, we just select it and then collect all. Nice. And now it is nighttime again, so why don't we just go ahead and wait through the night to see how the mushroom jar does in the morning. And now it's time to make our money back with all of these seeds. And ideally, these jars would be great for catching those drill bugs there that just kind of wander everywhere. Hopefully these things don't despawn from the jars. That would be annoying. But let's check, and it caught nothing? Really? It caught nothing. Maybe they just didn't get close enough to it. Aha, there's a shard beetles. Now please wander next to a jar. Wow, you disappeared instantly. What, are these crops not good enough for you? I feel like these jars next to the garden are not gonna have the effect that I want, but also we're gonna walk over to the mushroom field tonight since the jar is kind of catching the wrong bugs. But now we have 5 of those, or not 5, 20 of these, goodness. They're level 5. Now please walk next to the jar. Yes. Okay, so we'll it looks like that gravel bug has a head crab on it, but it actually is working. It just doesn't have the biggest area of effect. So it'd actually be good to get a few jars around here, especially because so many of them spawned in the night. Goodness. But let's go ahead and see what 20 of you do. Slap them all together and we get, hey, we got Lucas's spider. A Hydra Weaver. Oh, hail Hydra. They like to be near water. Well, that's good to know. Get out there, little guy. And then the rest of these can go in the box. Probably could have kept them for the things that we need to unlock, but I don't think about these things fast enough. I'm just focused on collecting things that make money. Speaking of, what did we need for the next level of seed? 50 of these drill bugs. Well, there are quite a few bugs in here, and by quite a few, I mean 3. These are not big jars. But let's go ahead and get maybe 3 more and place those around the mushroom as soon as we're done harvesting here, because it's snack time. And we, of course, lost a few of them. Oh, the tragedy. So we get 1 jar kind of down here, 1 up here, not that high. Can I collect this again? How does one simply pick up a jar? The lid, the lid, the lid, the lid. Maybe we can't pick that up again. Oh well, that should work better. Beautiful. Another one. Come on, get to the jar. Get to the jar. Yes! So getting all of these is gonna be good, but we definitely need more of the drill bugs. A lot more. And also a whole bunch more of the gravel ones for that 1 sprinkler. Oh, but look at that, it's a little spider. Get 1 of you. We need more of these to get the next tier. And I'm starting to see the value of having a chest, because we have a very full inventory bar here of a lot of things that we're holding onto for later. Oh wow, there's a lot of spiders here. Is it because they're right next to like a watering hole? I wasn't expecting them to get right next to the building. So here, let's buy a chest and then place that down right over by the entrance to the museum. That should be good. And then we can place the bugs in there for later. Ooh, and some of these jars filled up all the way here. It's too bad they don't stack in there. And we caught a spider in this one too. Nice. Very good collection process here. Aha! Found out how to pick up the jars. It's the shovel that does it. And then each of the statues need a lot of these bugs. Ooh, but there's way more of these drill bugs, so we should definitely get those. And maybe check in on the mushroom one. Oh yeah, lots of full jars. There's a little spider that also got caught in the jar. And I think it's been long enough we can move some of these other jars around, like this one here that hasn't caught anything. But there is plenty of bugs down here, so you can go right there. Ooh, and perfect timing, it's raining. So now we can collect some of the fish that we need for that upper tier of seed as well. Although I forget the silhouette of the fish that we need. Was it this little guy? It was a littler silhouette, I remember. So which one are you? Oh, it's the level 3 one. So we definitely need a different silhouette, and it's not you. I think it is that tiny one that's way out there. Yeah, the one that we threw right in front of. That was great throw. Or cast. Sure enough, that's the one that we need. And of these fish, we need 20. So it's a good thing that it's raining for a while. Is there like no other fish around this island that's that thing that I need? I guess not, because it stopped raining. And I have all these seeds I still haven't planted. You guys are messing up my planting rhythm, but I need you. So then the second row here can be the fish. And I suppose we do gotta check the jars at some point. Especially these ones, because these fill up so dang fast. But also, look at how many of these, like, mushroom bugs that we have. 43 of them. That is super common of them. Okay, I figure it's about a good time for us to start working towards these things, because we only need 50 of them. Oh, bad time to plant. The bugs are about to show up. Well, at least we still have 25 of them. And we somehow didn't lose either of these. Wow. And then after this, I'm pretty sure the only thing that we need is the 99 fang melons and then 50 of those drill things, which we do have half of the amount that we need, but also it did take us a while to get there. Also, hey, we made it to day 100 of doing a whole bunch of planting. So now we get 25 more seeds of this, or a little bit extra, and now we can donate all of them to the museum. All 50 of those things. And then 99 of the fang melons are gonna be really easy to get, and we can do a little bit of checking of the bug jars before we have to harvest, which the fact that we can catch so many of these things is honestly insane. Whoa! Ooh, hey! Did you see that? We caught the bug with our net right as it got caught in the jar. So that duplicated it. Oh, we don't talk about this. Also, I guarantee I couldn't get that on purpose if I tried. Oh, really bad timing there. Okay, we lost like 6 of those. We're still gonna have enough once this is all harvested to get the goal. I just didn't pay attention to the time at all there. But there, 99 fang melons with a little bit extra. All that goes in there nicely. Sell the rest of these, and then you hold on to the bugs. And then we basically have to go on to hunt for all of these ones, which thankfully there are quite a few of them currently. Although we shouldn't leave our farm unattended for too long because I'm worried about the field drying up again. And we might as well see how many of those mushroom bugs we actually need for the museum, which we need 60 of, and we already have that much. Wow, just get that out of the way. And now we can sell all of these bugs. So, problem solved. Although I guess there are things that could have needed those, like this one, but only 5 of them, that's nothing. Or 10 in this one, that's also nothing. And I suppose we could put some things towards that, like we have enough of these things, and I don't remember how many other things that we need, but we can bring them into the museum with us. So, really, all they wanted was the spiders. Okay, fine. And it's not even worth merging the bugs that we collected because it's so few of them. And I feel like if we could find a spot that the bugs most commonly spawn, then that's gonna help with collecting them. Kinda like the mushroom one, but like everywhere. Ooh, it's raining again though. That means we can do more fishing. Gotta look for the small fishies like that one. So we caught 5 last time, I think. Hopefully enough of these guys spawn that we can just finish it out. But that already raises our total to 15. And we're just one of these drill bugs away. Where are you, little guy? I see your spider friends. I catch your spider friends. How's that make you feel? Does it make you feel like sticking your face out there so I can catch you too? Oh, that one disappeared. You win this day. Oh, this jar filled up with a lot of them. Perfect. That's all the ones that we need. So we just need more fish. Well, the field is looking good, so we can peruse a little bit more. I feel like the field's gonna dry up once the weather changes again, since that seems to be the timing that it does. Here's a few more. Oh, but the weather just changed. But all the fish are here, or at least it looks like all of them. The field can survive a little bit, just for those 2, and then we go back and check. And sure enough, a dried up field. So now that we saved that, we can go ahead and get these other ones. And this should be the last 2 fish that we need over here. So this is timing out very well for us collecting all the bugs and then the fish. So 20 fish go right to the thing, and now we can buy zap apple seeds. Perfect. How much do those go for? 16 a piece? Okay. At least we can get a full field of these, which is good because the sprinkler that I want needs 99 of them. And this next level of seed wants 10 of the melons, which is easy enough, but also 5 of these level 5 fish, and we don't even have access to those. And we need 10 of these fish to merge them? Yeah, 10. And then the other thing the sprinkler needs is 99 of those gravel bugs, which we definitely do not have 99 of. 99 zap apples out of the way immediately. And then 5 sprinklers was another thing that I needed, so we actually don't have enough money for that. Wow. Time to plan more zap apples and sell the rest. We have 45 gravel bugs, and they're common enough it shouldn't take us too long to get the rest. And we make back profit very nicely because the zap apples sell for 44 a piece, so we can get the last 2 sprinklers that we need and never have to worry about buying those again. So now it's just a matter of getting all the gravel bugs, and then maybe also just buying up zap apples until we can go out fishing again and get more of those fishies to level that up. There's a bit more needed before we can do the trophy thing than I thought. Like, I kind of forgot they take a lot of everything, not just a little bit of everything. At the very least, I feel like we can get the plant trophy out of the way because these numbers are very easy for us to get. I also just kind of want to see how crazy each of these things do get. Let's go ahead and get 10 of the glow melon seeds done and out of the way. So that's that taken care of. And honestly, I might need to put jars just next to the buildings because of how much these bugs like to crowd around them like that. And this jar is actually full. Okay, it's not the super long ones. That's the starter one. It's like that guy way out there. And sure enough, it is. Oh, come on. You had to turn around right at that instant. Thankfully, you saw it still. Your eyes deceive you. Don't trust them. And we had 3, so I'm pretty sure we just need 7 more. Thankfully, all the ones that I need are out there. Oh, not like that. Like this. Beautiful. 7 extra level 3s. Oh, field dried out. Hold on. We interrupt this program to save our crops. Okay, 10 feather fins create. Oh, we don't have room. There's always something else. 3rd time's a charm. 10 of these create a stream racer. Oddfella swims upstream. Interesting. But we can release one of you into our... Oh, you're a big shadow. A long one, too. Gonna confuse you for the first level ones. But that was only level 4. We need 10 of those to get the level 5. Any long shadows out there? Is it you? I feel like the shadow's longer than that. And sure enough it is, because that's the level 1 fish. Ooh, that's one. You're a fast little guy, aren't you? But not fast enough. Okay, so it's long and skinny, like that one. And also very jittery. I guess it makes sense, they do have racer in the name. Oh, that was caught instantly. I didn't even have to fight that. And is it you? Or you? Nope. It looks like it could be you, though. Aha, I was right. Starting to recognize the fish better. Oh, there's another one. Your speed gives you away. Oh, it's raining. Good. More focus on fishing. And also, you know, checking bug jars because we still need the gravel ones. But we are actually getting pretty close to the amount we need. We just need 14 more. Excellent. 10 things that we can evolve to make the level 5 fish. A pebble fish can blend in at the bottom of lakes and rivers. You know, if it's all pebbly and not all sandy. Well, go on out there, little guy. Whoa, that's a big one. And they're available right away. Let's get going on this then. There's no mistaking these things, and they sell for 50 a piece. Wow. But these are way more valuable to me as donation pieces than money. And it's good that it's still raining. We can take our time with this and get them all, hopefully. Any more big shadows out there? There's one. I don't know what kind of lure I'm using, but these fish cannot resist. And the last one we need is exactly there, right as the rain ends. That's perfect timing. So now you go in there, and then, oh, this needs the big sprinkler. So we really need those 99 gravel beetles. And after like 3 more days of wandering around the island, we finally get them. 99 gravel bugs, which, just for reference, how many are needed for the trophy? Oh, 90, gross. But we won't worry about that, because now we have access to the big sprinklers, which should be even better, not just for getting the things that we need to upgrade further, but also for keeping the garden watered, which is actually great timing for that. And they are 2,000 a piece. So if we get one in right here, then those are constantly watered. Amazing. And then we turn the other one into here. And then that goes there, and then we have the seeds now. Now, this comes to a point where it might be worth just restructuring the garden to make proper use of all the sprinkler systems. But first, let's plant some of the level 5 seeds as much as we can, which also has a 25.3 swarm resistance. So we're not gonna worry about that, and we can plant all of them around the sprinkler to be guaranteed. And then we can also expand our garden up this way. Okay, maybe not because of the mulch box, but we could definitely get another sprinkler around here to maximize the use of the grid. And sure enough, because we didn't water this one spot, it didn't stick around, so now it's purely a sprinkler spot. You will be missed. Now it's about making profits back. 99 a piece. That's very good. We should be able to buy enough sprinklers to get this whole field covered very nicely. Although that also means that we lose these top 2 rows to make this clean. So we could also expand our garden over this way. But either way, I do like how quickly we gain profits back. Enough of this, we can buy all the super sprinklers we want. Until that point though, we will keep the rest of this field watered. Well, maybe not. Let's keep the areas that we know we can put sprinklers down. which we could also expand up here safely enough, and I think up here as well. Yeah. Oh, major profits, here we come. 54 of these things. That is so much money. We go, no, I didn't want to buy the chest. No. Oh, money wasted. 1, 2, 3 of those. Okay, another one goes here, and then here, and then up here. Sure, but let's also plan out other areas of the field that we want to keep. Mostly that are connected to what we currently have. But there go more sections of the field drying out. I don't think we'll worry about those. And we certainly won't worry about the spots that the sprinkler heads are. Oh, but here come the bugs. Of course. So now we're able to buy the same amount of seeds that we were able to use before we had sprinklers, but how many spots can we put them in if we adhere to the sprinkler layout? Actually, more than that. Wow. And that they can stay constantly watered is huge. Oh, never mind. We didn't actually use all of them. Whoops. It stopped spreading them, so I thought we ran out. Another sprinkler down right here, just as the field is drying out. And up here. So once we get enough funds that we can plant all of this field, then we can go ahead and start merging them all to get to the higher levels of vegetables or fruits, whatever these are. The effectiveness of our farmer here is very good at getting all the plants by the sprinklers, so we don't have to work our way around them too badly. Now, we'll just buy as many seeds as we can and then see how many... Okay, we have a full stack of 99. I didn't realize we had that many funds available to us. But this would be a good indicator to see how big the field is. So we had 99 in the stack and then we have 43 left over. So that is 56 seeds. Okay, so this is about the same level of area, but we do have to take one away, so that's 55 seeds that we can do. So we keep the same area of the field. Crazy how that works out. Even though our garden is a very weird shape, it still works. And actually, because of the extra seeds that we have, we do have 56 left over, which I probably shouldn't have planted these before the bugs showed up, but it's oh well. We're already this deep. Plus, this gives us plenty more glow melons to merge as well. Sadly, though, the bugs still come through and murder like 7 of them. Or I guess 10, I was 3 off there. So close. And then if we look at the chart here, we're at level 5, which we have 99 of. And then to get to the last level here, which is whatever that thing is, funny Maui head emoji, or whatever it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tiers. And since it needs 2 per level, we should have enough here if we use 64 of them, if my calculator's right. So we should have 35 things left. Also, I love when I finally get all of these sprinklers in place, then it decides to rain. So it's a very moot point there. But at least if all that does work out, then we can sell the rest of these and get funds again. Quite a bit of funds too. And then we'll keep planting more seeds, because I also forgot to see how many we actually need to fulfill that part of the museum. Only 30 of these things, really? Well, we are gonna need more. This is just to get us to the final tier, of which we only need 1. So it's a little bit of top-down prioritizing on these things. I also think I need another jar on this edge of the garden. So yoink, and pop. Right on them. And then we do have a little bit of time before the bugs show up again, so make sure we get these down. And then merge all of these to level 7, which we have 16 of. It's just the hope that the higher tiers of crops don't need extra conditions to grow, because if they do, that would suck. And all of these get sold. So we can actually buy one other sprinkler very comfortably that can go right here. It's not using all of it, but it's using most of it. Okay, 16 of these become the next crop, which is even more oddish looking than what I said before. A zeplum seed, a teeny tiny little fruit. Want to try to swear them raisins? Ooh, and it is getting a higher swarm resistance too. I like that. Okay, sprinkler go right there. Or we just move it over so we're getting more use out of it by exactly 1. I think that's a good call. So let's move you over, let all of this stuff dry out, and then you go right here. And then it gets all the treatment of the rest. And then 8 of these becomes the next tier, which is pretty fun looking. A snapper nut seed. Plants what is, in my humble opinion, the most beautiful fruit ever. It is very nice looking. I will give you that. Hopefully it grows up before the swarm gets here. I also forgot to read it, but it should be good. Just please grow up before the swarm gets here. And then we sell the rest of these. Thankfully, it does look like it grows up very fast. So I might as well just buy a whole stack of these, I think. There it is. Okay, the swarm's almost here. Come on. A little faster if you don't mind. The swarm is here. Please don't die. No, one died. Right as the other ones do. Oh, now the numbers are all off. Oh, that is painful. But I guess we can see what level 10 is, which is a weird, like, ladybug looking thing. Astroberry. Hey! Tastes like how space smells. I do you know what space smells like? I don't even know what that smells like. Mostly because the sticky note doesn't have a nose. I mean, hey, if you had to wear a spacesuit every day, you wouldn't want to smell either. So now we're one of those short before we can merge it. Oh, that's so painful. But we do have enough of these glow melons going on here. We should be able to get back to there. So instead of 64 that we need, I think we only need 32 melons to get to that level. If my brain reverse maths correctly. Oh, but we gotta make sure to get this before the bugs show up. Look at this crazy thing. That sells for 5,000 a piece. Wow. But selling all the glow melons as we do does seem like a much better method of income because we can get a lot of them. We can get the seeds right away. It's fast. Really no downsides. Oh, except for those coming through. Ah, no, I don't have room. Okay, only 2 got destroyed. I think we can live with that. I was gonna empty my inventory here. Why you gotta be so rude? Okay, but we should be able to do this. Just permanently having an odd number of things. And let's go ahead and get one more sprinkler system in here. One of these, 8 of these, 2. Whoop. Bought 1 extra, that's fine, just sell that. So we're slowly expanding our garden, and then we have 4 of these, which is fortunate. Get it? Fortunate. And then 4 of these become level 9, so now we'll have enough. And we do have a nice amount of money after all this too. So let's sell this one for 500 and then get a little extra. And now we are going to be desperately watching the clock so the bugs don't destroy yet another precious thing of mine. So we get 1 more astroberry out of this, let the bugs fly through in the rain, and get it planted right over here, just because I think it looks nice. And I still didn't read what the seed actually needs, but it seems like it has everything it needs. It just takes a bit of time. And that's probably just because it's the only one that's going in there, instead of us planting an entire field. But from astroberry, we can evolve it to the top level. Evolve the thing. They'll grow from a gigafruit. Oh, yes. See, that grows a final fruit in the game, which has actually a high swarm resistance. Beautiful. Glorious gigaseed. Grow and show us how powerful you are. We're also gonna sell this for 2,000. And thankfully, the bugs aren't gonna show up anytime soon. I just hope this thing actually grows pretty fast. It's very boring when it's the only one in the field, but I want to see it happen. Unless it needed something and I didn't. Oh, there it is. Okay, it is going. But that is taking such a long time. And 40% it is not 100%. Maybe the bugs will be distracted by all these other things in the field. We can't lose out on this now. Also, just look at how much faster the melons are growing up compared to the gigaseed. But this is really scary because it's nowhere near complete growing. We just have to hope that the bugs leave it alone. Please leave it alone. Please leave it alone. Please leave it alone. Oh, they left it alone. Okay, I can breathe for a little bit of time. Oh, there he is. He's poking his little head out. He's like, is it safe? Are they gone? But can you grow a little faster, please? Goodness gracious. Also, how many glow melons did we need for this? We could probably donate that right now. 30 of these? Oh, easy. And there it is. Yes, the gigafruit in all of its glory. Get away from there, gravel bug. We have it. The final fruit in the game. And that's worth 12,000 monies. You know what? We'll save it for last in the museum, because it actually shouldn't take us too long to get the rest of the fruits that we need. We just have to grow up a lot of glow melons for that. So I'm thinking to make this easier, we get to the very top tier that we can and then work our way down. Just because we won't need the full field for all of those, and just having 99 glow melons is not gonna be enough. We are going to need so many more, because we need like 12 of the level 7 ones, and like, okay, it doesn't seem like that much and it diminishes from there, but it's like, I wanna be sure. Plus, if we do end up making extras, then they can sell for a lot of money. This is quite a big investment, but we should have enough. And then whenever we're not planting the things, we can plant the rest of the field with the glow melons. Though it is kind of crazy to think that when I started this number was like almost impossible to achieve. At least in my brain anyway. But it's like, oh, just make a bigger field. Who'd have thunk it? Just need to keep the evolution going. Man, you have no idea how upset I would have been if that gigafruit got eaten by the bugs. That's a crash out moment right there. But now we can spend 2 of these to get this, and then that's actually enough level 9 seeds that we can keep it like that. And by seeds, I mean the berries. We have enough level 9 berries, and then we're about to have enough level 10s. So both of those can go in next. right there, and right there. And then we get started on level 8, which is right around the corner. And then it just gets easier from there. To the point that I don't think we need to plant the glow melons anymore, and we just need to get the lesser seeds that are still available in the shop. So of the level 7 seeds, we just need 3 of them. Not 3, 6. Almost goofed there, but we didn't. Trying to hold on to as many of the level 6 ones as we can, so we don't go overboard. Though it'd be nice if these things were fully grown before the bugs got here, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Just hope they all survive, or most of them do. All of them survived. Wow, the game likes me today. So now we have enough of these seeds, and then we need 12 of the level 7s, which is actually all of these. Perfect timing there. So now we get all the level 8 seeds, and then all the level 7 seeds are on their way. And by on their way, I mean they're actually here. That's another 2 tiers that can go into the museum. We need 12 more, which is actually, you know what, that's perfect, because we're actually also broke. So we make 20 donut berries. Just gotta hope that we can get them all before the bugs tear through. Thankfully though, we do. So that is all of the crops above level 5. So then we can actually sell this last glow melon here for quite a bit, and then work on getting the other seeds. Although we are gonna have to work our way up to that because we need 40 of these things. So the first batch will be for selling, and we are going to be holding on to all the bugs that we get because those are gonna be needed quite a lot of for the trophy, especially the beginning tiers. We haven't even seen all the bugs available yet. But we're just gonna focus on crops right now. And let's actually plant a few more of these just to get more money. 13 of these for 100 apiece, easy monies. So 40 zap berries can go into the museum with 4 extra to sell, and then we still have a lot. So now the level 3s, of which we need 50, just like old times. And I think these lower level seeds should grow up quicker too, right? Yeah, because by the time I got done planting the old field, the seeds are ready to harvest. So it's not quite there, but if we did fill out the field, it would be there. 50 fang melons, lickety split. Now we need 60 of the nub nubs. Thankfully, we have plenty of money for this, and we still don't even fill the whole field. So we have like 63 planting spots, it looks like. Oh wait, there's one over here, 64. Hey, that's a pretty good number for crops to have, especially because of how much is needed for merging. 60 nub berries, and now 75 puff berries. Man, I used to be scared of large numbers like this, but look at that, we buy them all, and then we still have 1,300 monies left over. And the bugs just showed up, so we have the whole field to ourselves. We can make so many s'mores with all these puff berries. We can't even fit them all in the field. So that's 64 so far, which is also a good way of confirming how large our field is. And the last couple of puff berries are in our pocket. And from our pocket, we pull them out with a few pieces of lint, put them in the museum, and the last one, the coup de grace of the crops that we have, goes right into the museum, like so. We did it! We got the big old trophy for the crops! We have earned our Giga Trophy! We are the true Giga Chads of the crop world, although it's hidden when I'm right next to it. That's sad. But we get admired from a distance, and we have succeeded! But there are still 2 more trophies over here for the fish, that was still is a lot going for that, and the bugs, which has a little less. So if you guys want to see those trophies get collected, then be sure to let me know. Thank you very much for watching. Sub to Intern. And I would like to thank the channel members, including Bread, Corby Farm, Dakota, Donamoto, Deviant X, Ancient Elixir, Matthew, Haple Harold, Peggy Sue, Drupalong, Lily Bites, The Miner Within, DeGarity, Sands, V, Killer Squad, Mousy Mouse, Nicholas, Igor Shradi, McKenna Chan, and Liam.